What's the one piece of career advice you'd wish someone had given you when you were starting out?
I think the standard one you're going to respond to that is create a career plan. Decide what you want to do. Now, life gets in the way of a career plan. So really, I'd come back and say there's two things, not one thing, there's two things. You need a life plan and a career plan. You've got to decide where you want to be, when you want to be there, and how you want to get there. Really. Some people are happy, don't like the senior management roles. They're just not cut out for it. They don't enjoy it. They're happier, cutting grass on the golf course. That's what they enjoy, or being a professional gardener. Mm-hmm. Some people enjoy standing up and talking in front of thousands of people. We all have our special quirks, let's put it that way.
Definitely.
Find out what your quirk is, develop it, and base your career around that.
Can you share with us like a pivotal moment in your career journey that's had a significant impact on you?
Yeah, so is it going back over 20 years? In 2001, I was 34 years old, which gives away my age now. I'd been 6 years as IT director at the Royal Academy of Arts. I was getting, I'd done quite a lot of stuff there. I'd implemented IP telephony. I'd put their first online store in place. So a lot of cutting edge stuff. I had a lot of freedom as IT director to actually do stuff and persuade the finance director to let me have the money to do stuff. And after a little while, he saw that, they were all bringing benefit to the organization. Mm-hmm. But in 2001, I decided I've done what I can do here. It's time to move. I looked around for probably 3 or 4 months and I got offered a role as head of IT for a retail company. I'd never worked in retail before. I spent about 2 years there after the Royal Academy and subsequently decided, based on that, I didn't enjoy doing that work anymore.
Okay.
So my advice based on that is do not necessarily take the first thing you're offered. I was fairly naive then, fairly green, I was only 34. I got into a director role at a very young age, I was 29, I think.
Wow.
28, 29 when I became IT director. Yeah. Don't think you know everything at that age, and make sure you do your homework before you jump ship, because that was not a good move for me. I didn't enjoy it, and I took a complete career direction change after that.
How do you approach challenges and setbacks in your professional life? And what's your kind of go-to strategy for overcoming these?
I'd like to give you a quote here, which I sort of live by.
Okay.
And this sort of sums it up. It's a proverb. I think it's originally done in about 1902 in an American magazine. Basically, it goes, people who say it cannot be done should not interrupt those who are doing it. I think that's a great way to live your life. Basically, what it's saying is, don't dismiss a goal or a task. You should go for stuff. If you see an opportunity, okay, don't run roughshod over people to get something done, but pursue it, prove that it is good, prove that it will work. You always get naysayers, both in life and in companies. Yeah. People say, we can't do that because we've always done it this way and it won't work. And you will get that, and I get that today, even in the job I'm doing now. I'll go to one person, I'll say, I want to do this. He says, well, we're not going to do that. It's not going to work. We've always done it this way. This is the way we do it. So I'll implement it into my part of the organisation, and then gradually over time, it'll either work, and if it works, it will actually get adopted across the organisation. So I'll use, a team to pilot something maybe in my group, but don't give up on stuff. If you believe in it, go for it. Just remember, there's no one better than you. You are at least as good as the people that you're talking to. When they say to actors, just imagine they're all out there with no clothes on, or whatever. You have the capability. You need to believe in yourself. You need to believe that you are as good as the people on the board, potentially. Maybe you haven't got the experience, but you have the potential. That's one thing you always need to be aware of. You have the potential to actually be what you want to be.